Hello. I've had a bit of a sort out, you might have noticed. Um, I've moved the television, moved the Minecraft server, swapped desks. I did have my bench over there now. I'm actually using my bench as a desk. It's much better. I'm really happy. It's made me feel really, really good. Um, Really, really good. I've got a load of stuff pulled out of all the junk bins, and I'm going to I put them on Gumtree or and social media. Saving up for a new phone, so yeah. So I'm going to get rid of some junk. I'm going to use it as an excuse. What else? 3D printer. That was on the end of this desk, and I thought, well, do you know what? It actually fits perfectly over there, so that's where it's gone. I don't use it all that often, and when it is running, it's an absolute pain in the neck. Number one, it stinks, and if anyone's thinking about getting into 3D printing, they absolutely humding. And if you're in the same room as one of those, trust me, it can give you a bloody headache. It's not good. Um, so yeah, so that's really good. So 3D printer, absolutely chuffed where that's gone, and I'm going to get that up and running. Got an idea for a couple of projects for that. That'll be really, really nice. Um, and yeah, so yeah, it's all good. That's all running up. Got my sign illuminated, which is running off the television, which is really, really cool. Um, what else? While I was actually going through all the stuff, I actually found a couple of old projects which I've kind of revisited and got up and running. And if you're interested in this particular one I'm going to show you now, which is actually an LED light cube, which is basically 4x4 by 4 by 4 by 4. Yeah. Anyway, it's all run off of an Arduino, and it's an absolute peach of a project. Really, really good. It did take a little while to do. What I did in my particular case, I actually used a CNC machine to actually drill all the holes. But um, obviously, you may or may not have access to a CNC router even. Um, but what you can do is you can use a piece of cardboard, and if you're very careful how you do it, you can actually mark out, use the thin sort of cardboard, the sort of like the stiff card type one, and actually just punch some nice holes in that, sort of like about sort of 5 mil. So they're quite a tight fit when you put them in there. And what I'll do for you, if you're interested, I'll put some drawings up, or I'll send you some links to maybe some drawings to show you how to bend the LEDs and the dimensions to put the bends in. But I'll also send you the links. I'll put some links up somewhere on for the code. Now, I did try a lot of times to actually get this to work, and what I'm going to do is, if anyone's interested, I'm just going to throw you the whole lot of code, and you can pick the bones out of it, because some of it worked really well, some of it was slightly different coded, and just needed modifying. And in the end, I actually found a way of getting around it. I actually modified a load of code, which I'm not the world's best coder, I can assure you of that. And it took me an awful long time to actually get it right, but I did, and it does this. So I'm going to show you this now. Let me just swap over the thing. So now, if I plug this into said power bank, this should start. So there you go. I'm going to turn the lights out. So yeah, you can see this now snaking away. So it does a set little routine. It'll run through like a little snake going around the cube, and then it does this little maneuver. I think it does a little flash as well. Pretty cool. I quite enjoyed it. It's a really good sort of project to do. Um, I did actually, and that's the whole cycle then. So what I'll do is I'll put the lights back on. What I did do is I actually also did a Christmas tree, which I never did get it to go. So I'm going to pull that one out, and I'm actually going to copy the code from this. I'm going to find it all and do that again on another Arduino, and actually get that running as a Christmas tree just to see what that does, and that looks really, really cool. But there you go. There's the actual thing and the little thing. Get it in focus somewhere. Yeah, that was a really good project. It took me a couple of days to actually build, and that was really good fun. I enjoyed doing that. You'll see that there's like lots of little links in there, and it's very clever how that works. You can actually, from a handful of wires on the back there, there's probably 10 or 20 wires, I would have said. You can actually illuminate quite a few LEDs. So there you go. I think there's about 120 in there, if I remember rightly. Can't remember. It's too late to do maths. Yeah, that was my little project there. I hope that you like the new layout. I think it's really quite good. Not that it matters to you much, I'm sure, but for me, it's been an absolute godsend, and it's kept me sane this weekend. I've not been out for 4 days. I've not actually been outdoors. Very, very briefly, just for a quick walk, and that was about the size of it. So yeah, and I mean, I've had some luck actually. Apparently, eggs are like currency in some places. I managed to get a slot with Tesco's for delivery, and secondly, I couldn't get 6 eggs, and I was a bit upset because I do like an egg, a boiled egg. That's quite nice, and I thought, I just want 6 eggs. No, I had to buy 15 eggs, so I've got plenty of eggs. So I'm like an egg dealer now. And rice. Okay, rice. I run out of rice. I eat a lot of chili con carne. Chili con carne and bolognese and curry. All right, that's me done. Oh no, I can't buy any rice at the moment. Not a normal portion. One of those bags will last me for like 3 months. It's a huge bag of it. No, you can't buy a small bag. I have to buy a 4 kilogram bag. So I've got a 4 kilogram bag of rice coming and 15 eggs. I don't know what to say. But I did get a slot, I did get some eggs, and I did get some rice. And I also got some hand cleaner. And while I was going through some bits and bobs, I actually found some FFP3 masks as well today. So I've been doing all right. So I should be A-OK to go. So anyway, look, it's a very quick one this evening. I just want to make sure that everyone is okay, and I really do hope that you all are okay, and that you're keeping yourself sane, and all your little projects are all going well. Let me know in the comments below what it is you've been doing, because I'd love to know, and it might be something that I'd like to have a go at as well. This week Martin's given me a load of radios I say radios, they're like little handhelds and things to have a play with, and the programming and stuff. So next week I'm going to kind of go through a few little things on some handhelds, and I've got probably, I've got four sort of handhelds downstairs, and also one of the mobile 270 radios from Wuxen, which I'll go through as well. So before they all go back, I'm going to make sure that I've got enough sort of footage of that. I got them home. The initial thing was just in case we were working from home, but the way things are going at the moment, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So they're all going to be going back next week. But before they go back, I just want to make sure you guys can actually see them and what it is that they do, and where you can get software from and all that sort of stuff. So there you go. I hope that the sound has been all right. It looks as if it is. But yeah, I really do hope that you're all well, and everything's going well, and the kids haven't gone mad and all that sort of stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the week.